Hello, welcome to the stream. Welcome to the channel. Hope that everyone is having a good day. Hope those of you who are here in the United States, I hope you're looking forward to the Thanksgiving holiday. Um, I've got a lot of stuff planned. I'm making this year, unlike previous years, the turkey and the major item or items, because of course the stuffing is also usually in the turkey as well, is being covered by the host of our Thanksgiving dinner. But many of us are bringing sides. So I made one earlier today. I've got to make another one first thing in the morning. And then I'll be able to head off to our Thanksgiving dinner. And then I'll be back on Friday, of course, and will not be. I'm not going to be working on Friday, but I do plan on starting the Christmas decorating. I'm not necessarily going to do a ton, but I've got some things that I am definitely going to set up. Haven't decided if I'm going to do anything down here yet. I know I didn't do anything last year with it being my first Christmas holiday here in the new house. Well, it's not new anymore, but yeah, I'm not sure if I'm going to do anything in from a down here perspective or not. We'll have to see. As far as what we're going to be doing tonight, I already talked about this on Monday. We will get back to Hades over the weekend. We made some tremendous progress Monday night. We were able to get past Scylla, sorry, for the first time, actually, and a second time. We made it to Cerberus, both of those attempts. First time, I think we only got him down to about 2/3 health. Last time, we got him down to about a third health, and I saw phase 3 for the first time. No idea how to avoid that because it was just 100 points of damage. I have no idea how I'm going to avoid that. But we'll get back to that on over the weekend, probably on Friday evening. But tonight, I will be a little honest with you. I'll be very honest with you. I am not in a very good headspace right now. The end of today's workday sucked. It sucked very, very badly, and it's made me question my job. Not who my job is for, because that is always unquestionable. But what my job is, some of the people that I do it for, not the organization that I do it for, but some of the people that I do it for. Thank God I'm good at compartmentalizing things. So I am not in a very good headspace. So I need something cozy. I need something. Basically, I need a warm blanket of a game. And I was going to play some Borderlands 4 tonight, mess around with the Eamon build that I've been leveling up the last couple of weeks. I think I've got him up to level 42. But and I need to continue working on Vex as well. And now that the game feels a little bit better from a balance perspective, thought that maybe that would be a good thing. But I can't get my head into it. And I think at some point this afternoon, as I was thinking through that, it hit me why Borderlands 4 doesn't do as well from a streaming perspective. And it's because there's not enough just gameplay. Everything that you do in Borderlands 4, with the exception of bunkers and the what are they called? The monster caves. I forget. They're not abandoned caves. I forget what they're called. Where at the end it's always a specific monster enemy, animal enemy at the end, rather than a member of the Order, a Ripper, what have you. With the exception of those two types of activities, everything else, is story driven. And most people don't care. Now, I was telling my buddy Jeff this because he and I were doing some co-op over the weekend, and between the new the new Bounty Pack quest, which is very holiday oriented, and a Claptrap side quest that I did, those two are absolutely freaking hilarious. I mean, hilarious. I had a blast with both of those. But not everyone will. Not everyone has the same sense of humor that I have. Um, so I think it finally clicked as to why Borderlands 4 doesn't really do as well on people's streams, with the exception of those that, that's all that they really do. So for that reason, I decided to come back to Destiny. I played some Destiny. Today's Wednesday. I played some Destiny last night. And I saw the announcements yesterday for Renegades. I watched a video earlier today from Astacross about what Renegades is going to be, and he said he's got a lot of hope that it's going to start to bring people back to Destiny 2. And me being a ginormous Star Wars fan, I'm gonna love it probably no matter what. But is it going to be something that's going to keep bringing me back beyond the story? And that I'm not sure of. But with what Cross was saying, I do worry though, because Cross and I have very different viewpoints on what draws us to Destiny beyond the gunplay. The gunplay is always the thing that he and I will absolutely agree on every single day. But when you look at the types of builds he and I put together, he's very skill oriented. I'm not. I'm very gun oriented. He's very Titan. I'm very Warlock and Hunter. He only wants to do co-op content. I rarely do co-op content unless I'm forced to, or there's a good reason for it. Raids are a perfect example. There's a good reason to do co-op content in raids, even dungeons, like your first couple of attempts, or your first few attempts. But the new activities that are coming in Renegades, which they did announce yesterday, specifically invasions and what is it? Lawless something or other. I forget what the exact thing is called. Where they've kind of changed the idea of what Gambit is. They've kind of morphed Gambit. I loved Gambit. I absolutely loved Gambit. I'm one of the few that absolutely loved Gambit. So I hope they haven't destroyed it, but we'll have to wait and see until next Tuesday, when Renegades does in fact release, and we will absolutely be taking a look at Renegades. So we're going to be probably over the next few weeks jumping back and forth between Hades 2 and Renegades, depending upon how successful I am at Hades 2. I am really starting to get a feel for the Witch's Staff, and know what boons to work with and which ones to look for in order to put together a good build. So that is feeling very good. Now I just need to learn the mechanics of Cerberus, as well as who was the boss after Polyphemus or Polyphemus, depending upon. Apparently, there's two ways to pronounce every single Greek name. I don't remember who the boss was after Polyphemus, because we never made it to the second boss. That's right, we didn't make it to the second boss. We died on the ship. I had completely forgotten about that. In any case, we're going to play some Destiny tonight. I'm going to warn you now. There is not going to be any rhyme or reason to my gameplay tonight. I'm going to start out with my Hunter because I've been having a lot of fun with my Hunter. I'm going to probably play around with my Hunter and try a couple of things. Then we're going to switch over to Warlock or Titan, and we're just going to bounce around. I'm not necessarily trying to hunt specific gear. I do want to work on my Warlock build a little bit so that I have something that feels a little bit stronger when I go into Renegades. But I also have no problem going into Renegades going full Hunter again, because I love my Stasis Hunter right now. I would like to put together another Hunter version, but I also have no idea what the new artifact is going to be for Renegades, which specific classes it's going to favor. Obviously, in this particular artifact, we saw primarily Stasis and Strand, but a little bit of Solar as well. I primarily focused on the Stasis and Strand side, Strand on the Titan, Stasis on the Hunter. I don't know what they're going to be favoring in Renegades, so we'll have to wait and see, obviously. In any case, let's go ahead and jump back into Destiny. As I said, we'll start out with my Hunter, and then we'll go from there. Okay. I think we'll just go there for now because I'm not exactly sure the best place to put. All right. So I am currently at 310 with my hunter. Um, I am not going to do the salt mines. That is not going to happen. I hate the salt mines. I did a really cool K1 logistics last night because I got my Guardian rank up to rank 7. And one of the things you needed to do was to do a no ammo start. So I set my build up to where I went in with Wicked Implement and a bow so that I could guarantee that I had 2 weapons that I didn't have to worry about ammo because they were both primary ammo. And even though I could not deal with the barrier-based captains, I was still able to make it through and could be much more strategic about my placement. I didn't have to run and gun it. I could actually, stand in a doorway or, off to the side and things like that. It made for a really, really fun time. I wouldn't necessarily recommend it for everybody because not everybody likes that kind of play style, but I had a great time with it. Oh, I know what I want to do. Oops, that's not what I wanted. There are a number of new pinnacles, and I haven't done any of them. So Nightmare of Galron, Beneath the Necropolis. I have attempted Heffin's Vengeance. The problem with Heffin's Vengeance is it sends you back to the beginning every single time, which I absolutely hate. Avalon I despise, but I've never completed it either. And then Heliostat I'm just not a big fan of. We do have Presage again. Encore, Kel's Fall, Starcrossed, The Whisper. I do need to go back to the Whisper, do another run of the Whisper on at least, not Master, whatever, Expert, so that I can get the aspects for, well, the Whisper Sniper. But I'm not going to worry about that right now. Okay, and then we've got Coil and Widow's Court. One thing I do need to do... Actually, maybe we'll do that. We'll start off with this. I need to do these two. The Expert Conquests. So I think what we'll do is we'll do Dark Priest on Expert. And I'll just leave it. I'm not even going to put any modifiers on it. So we're going with Avant-Garde, Energy Drain. Oh, really? Energy Drain? Galvanized. Enhanced. Blasts. And Stasis Threat. Well, that kind of sucks considering I'm going in with Stasis Threat. And Limited Revives. Alright, well, we'll go in and we'll give this a try. I mean, what is my build right now? Wicked Implement. Return Memory. Boom Slang. Yeah, I think we'll go in with this. We'll give this a shot. By myself. I'm gonna be interested to see how this feels with a 40-point power difference. And thankfully, this is my favorite of the 3.
Aramis wished to destroy gods, but Critus simply chose another.
Empire
She
hunts.
craves not power, but meaning, and she seeks it in darkness.
I think I might come from below. No, that's not going to work. There we go. Okay, that's it. I'm done. Okay, there is no way that I missed that many fucking shots. God damn it. Stop moving. Fuck you. Oh, yeah.
My people, your Kel sleeps, but she is not dead. The darkness brings another gift, the means to rouse her from her slumber. Rouse her? That cannot be. Aramis Kel has not left you. Aramis Kel has just begun. Aramis Kel will return in a storm of blood and ice.
What do you mean it's immune? Hate those fucking chickens. And there's another one. Okay, why are you all teleporting around? where did you come from? Okay, there we go. That's better. Ammo. Beautiful thing about stasis, even if you don't hit your shots, as long as you hit the stasis crystals, they'll get blasted anyway. Oh, I really wish I had something for void energy. Oh, I had forgotten about that. I didn't even realize I had this little hole here. Yeesh. Come on, break open. There we go. Oh, there's one of you still alive. Thank you for letting me just sit there and plink you in the head. And I got some special ammo to top myself off. Very good.
Knowledge from the darkness. She pledges herself to its mysteries. She journeys through its glorious depths. And she will return not as Kel, but as a god.
I wanted to be careful that I didn't want to use all of my heavy. All right. I love how they still give us the here always pieces. Shit. Oh, bastards. Oh my... Since when is there a break up there, too? I don't remember there being a break up there. Yeah, I don't remember that there being a brig up there. It's not to say that I'm just misremembering, which is always possible. You fucking bastard. Okay. That's getting old. Alright, I've got enough special. Alright, that used a lot more than I wanted to. I've only got 10 on my heavy right now.
The darkness sends visions of Aramis Kell. It names me her escort out of the deep. Back to you, her people, her faithful.
If Critus speaks true, if she has found a way to bring Aramis Kell, to bring Aramis back to life.
We're not gonna let that happen.
There's nowhere to hide in here. Alright, there's one. That is really getting annoying. The one big problem I'm going to have here is I really need to save my heavy. Ooh, I almost screwed myself. There we go. You do what you gotta do in these types of challenges. Ah, good. Got some heavy. Okay. Is it clear? Do I have to clear this room first before I get Critus? Can't remember. Yes. That's what I was afraid of. Yeah. Thankfully, it's not shielded, though. There we go. Alright, I lost one revive. I think I can live without one. I hope. I could use with some heavy ammo, though. Oh, there's a little bit. Oh, there's a little more. Good. Okay.
Welcome, spawn of the traitor machine. Have you come to witness the rise of a god?
I have never understood Critus's AI. I mean, I'm not going to sit here and complain. And I'm definitely not going to sit here and complain considering the amount of ability that I'm able to just sit here. Man, this guy is a freaking sponge. Oh, damn it. I wasn't paying attention to everybody. Oh, you son of a bitch. Well, that was new. I hadn't seen that one. Okay, there's part 2. Damn it. I've got to pay more attention to her. Oh, come on. That's bullshit. I hit the damn B button as many times as I could. Really? I did it again. Oh, come on. I was behind cover. I thought I saw... I did. There we go.
She's down, Barracks. It's over. That's all of them. all of Aramis's lieutenants.
Wow.
Her entire council.
I'm actually surprised by that. I didn't realize I was...
The Kell of Darkness is ended. Thanks to the Guardian. But in death, Aramis becomes myth, immortal. Her legacy will go on. New champions will rise in her name. We must stay always vigilant.
I'd like to have done it flawless, but... not much I can do about it. I died too early. But at least that's one of the triumphs completed for... I'm not going to get them all accomplished because my power isn't high enough, but still. Yeah, we got Expert Conquest Dark Priestess completed. I need to do Devil's Lair. I'm probably going to have to find a fire team for this one. I don't... Which one's Devil's Lair? Devil's Lair is the one with the servitor at the end, if I remember correctly. And it's got the walker in the middle. Oh, it's got that one section where you've got to go through three waves of lost or fallen before making it to the walker. And that section's possible to be done solo if you know where to hide, but man, it is painful. That's one of those where I'd like to try it on my own, but I'm not going to do it today. Yeah, so I've got to do, what, 4 to get Conqueror? Complete all expert difficulty conquest. Oh, I must have done Devil's Lair at one point. Oh, I didn't realize I had done Devil's Lair at one point. Okay, and then complete all master difficulty conquests. Gotcha. Okay. Cool. Well, that was fun. I enjoyed that. I enjoyed that. I've always enjoyed the Empire hunts. I always have. And Critus isn't my favorite. Technocrat's probably my favorite. All right. Well, let's go to the tower and see what we got. Yeah, that was enjoyable. That was quite enjoyable. As I said, last night I did a K1 logistics with the no ammo starting attribute, and that was fun as well. I wish I could have used the bow, but I ended up using scout rifle the entire way. Uh-oh. Oh, shoo! Which reminds me, I wanted to see how close I am to... Oh, we're getting close to getting my catalyst implemented. That's good. Mini tool 304. Oh, this is incandescent and heel clip. Or burning ambition, sorry, not incandescent, but... Ricochet rounds. The only thing bad about it is it doesn't have arrowhead break. And corkscrew filing's not bad, but that's handling, right? Yeah, we can go with small bore instead. Which one's this one? This one's burning ambition and what? Oh, attrition orbs. I think I'm going to go with the other one. I'm going to go with the new one. Even though it's a tier 2. Although I have an incandescent heel clip submachine gun already. I have the No Survivors from Ghost of the Deep. So I don't really need Burning Ambition and heel clip. If I could get an arrowhead break, attrition orbs, and incandescent, that might be worth it for a Mida mini tool. But yeah, I think we'll just go ahead and leave that one alone. Alright, do I need 304 anywhere? No, not really. I seriously... What is this? Slice? No. Surrounded. Encore. No, that's not worth it. 304. And then I got a Jurisprudent. What is my current Jurisprudent? Rapid hit. Explosive payload. Yeah, that's... Damn, and arrowhead break. Yeah, that one's a perfect roll. Almost. So let's infuse that. You get the 317. And we will...
Status pending.
Right, and then... Boom Slang... Which I don't need because I have a tier 5 one. That's 317. Let's put you on... Yeah, let's put you on Outrageous Fortune. Okay. Oh, wow. I didn't realize that my mask was so low powered. Alright, well that'll get it up to 304 at least. Okay. I think that's it. So with my hunter build, I have been able to get my hunter build up now to double 100s. I got 111 in my melee, because this is definitely a very much melee build. I would like to get a little bit more melee. I'd like to get it up to at least 120, if not 130. But then I'm also going to look to see if I can't get my grenade up to 100 as well. I don't know exactly how I'm going to go about that yet. Maybe swapping out my arms from Brawler to Gunner or Grenadier. Like if I look at... Do I have one? Yeah. So if I were to swap my current arms... Obviously I wouldn't do this because of the power level of my Grenadier. I'd only lose 10 points of health, which is still fine. But I would lose 30 points of melee. Okay, so Grenadier is not the right way to go.
This is not a combat zone. Move along.
Yeah, I need something that's going to have melee and grenade. And I don't know if there's a combo that gives that as a possibility. Whether it's primary, secondary, or secondary, tertiary. Yeah, I'm going to have to keep looking for that. Anyway, okay, let's... I know we dropped something off over here.
Checking.
Oops. Oh, no. It's the rewards pass.
Sign here.
It's a new... I'm not even sure how to pronounce that damn thing. I already have one. My Titan has one.
She wanted to express herself, so I gave her a thumbs up.
Okay.
Hi again, Guardian.
Hi. I would like to get...
Let's begin.
So... He has... returned memory.
Very good.
Tier 5 returned memories. Burning ambition, incandescent. Beacon rounds, impromptu ammunition, lead from gold. Hard launch, volatile launch. What is my current one? The only reason I'm doing this is because of the fact that I have... This is a tier 2. Lead from gold and desperate measures. The lead from gold and desperate measures is actually a pretty decent roll. Adagio, incandescent, one for all, blast distributor, impulse, amplifier, heel clip. No, not a big fan of that one. Desperate measures. There's desperate measures, lead for gold, and incandescent. What's the first one again? Burning ambition, incandescent. If this were desperate measures, I would go for this in a heartbeat. What are beacon rounds? Final blow to this weapon grant your projectiles tracking, increases reload speed. Okay, so beacon rounds is not very good. I think I may just go with the one that's got lead for gold and desperate measures and incandescent. And then it has appended mag, alloy magazine. It's not fantastic. Volatile launch and confined launch. And then I can get increased blast radius. Yeah, I think I'm going to get that one.
Stay sharp, Hunter.
And I get the shiny. Very nice. Okay, so desperate measures. Lead for gold.
Stand with me.
What origin trait do I go with? Being a conscious, handling stability fix. Have a chance to create experimental submunitions at the target's location.
We have
Cool down.
much to discuss.
Oh, wild card's not bad. Yeah, we'll go with wild card. And then... Alright, that got it to 55. And then we put in Temporal Blast. Give it a little bit more oomph. There we go. Alright, so 312. Do I need 312 anywhere? Yep, right there. Okay, cool. Now I got a tier 5 return memory. I like it. I like it.
The walls will stand tall once again.
Did me doing... No, that's the Feminine. Tier 3. Oh, that's complete all master conquests from the seasonal hub. That's right, the expert conquests are part of Guardian rank 7. Okay. So if I want to go to 8, I've got to do the master conquests. All right. Okay.
The engineers are satisfied with how hard-wearing the gear is, but don't believe you've tapped its full potential. I usually despise armchair generals, but in this case, I agree. Keep pushing those ahead of you, Guardian.
Alright. Proximity power, threat detector. Quick launch. You don't really, for a wave frame, you don't really need stability and blast radius. And I can get velocity from there. Alright, let's go implosion rounds, proximity power, threat detector, destabilizing rounds. Okay, that's good. And chain reaction's also good. Either one of them will work just fine. Yeah, okay. 315.
The oldest encryption methodology sometimes contain the
There it is.
greatest treasures, and sometimes,
Okay.
well, not.
Sorry about that. I don't think there's anything else I want to do. All right, let's take a quick look. Actually, you know what? We're just going to have some fun. I need to get my my catalyst fully booked for Wicked Implement, and I'm really close. So, if we look, I am 1, 2, 3 quests short of the Witch Queen Legendary.
Recording data is easy, but recording data that can only...
And I'm not saying that we're going to do all 3 of them tonight, but let's go ahead and do the next one on the list, which is the Mirror. And that'll allow me to... That'll probably trip over my Catalyst. And then we can move on to maybe a different character or something like that. So... God, I haven't done the Arrival in a long time. Or Preservation, I mean.
Hardly any encryption at all.
Doctrine.
I'll have to investigate later.
Where is it? Oh, crap. I've never done the campaign. I've never done the Witch Queen campaign with this character. Okay, so I can't do what I was just getting ready to do. Well, that blows. All right. I can, however... Yeah, and I never even started Lightfall. Yeah, this particular character, my hunter, I still need to do both the Witch Queen and Lightfall. The final shape I actually paid for. I think. No, I didn't. I haven't done any of the newer campaigns with this character. Oh, that blows. Oh, that blows. That blows so bad. All right. Well, then in that case... Oh. Oh, then, never mind. That's that. Let's see if I can do one of those master... Oops. So the next one is the conduit. I don't know if he's going to wait for... If they're going to wait for a third.
All data has a lineage, no matter how ancient or corrupted. You can always trace it back.
If he's smart, he'll wait for... they are smart. They'll wait for a third, but... There we go. Well, unfortunately, we're going to have some lag. Because it looks like Super Piggy is from the other side of the world. Although there are 512, so we may not have anything to worry about. Oh, we'll see. I don't remember which one Conduit is. Great. The Conquests are the only ones that I understand why they're not match made. All right. Well, unfortunately, it doesn't look like I'm going to get to do this. Oops, that's not what I wanted. All right. If that's the case, then let's... I don't really want to do a reclaim. And I hate Hypernet Current. Oh god, Glassway. Problem is those are the only ones that are set up for matchmaking.
Are the archives finite? I wonder. Can a data set ever truly be complete?
Oops. What about Pinnacles? And none of these are set up for matchmaking either. Alright, well let's do a quick play Fire Team Up so that I can try and get my Catalyst, and then we'll switch characters and do some other things. Alright. Nessus. Is this Battleground Behemoth, maybe? No. Dead. I knew that was coming. They just completely surrounded me and left everybody else alone. How have I not gotten my catalyst yet?
With my data and your ghost interface, we can divert the radial area and allow us passage. Please proceed.
Oh, shit. I had forgotten there was a gap there.
Good news is we're halfway done. The bad news is that more Vex are converging on your position. Access granted. Good luck, Captain.
There it is.
Minotaur controls the flow of radiolaria. Crush it!
Wow. I think that is the smoothest that I've ever completed that fight. Of course, I think it's also one of the few times where everybody knew what they were doing. Alright. No, we didn't quite get an A, but that's alright. We did alright. We did alright. Alright, what all did I get? Well, first of all, precision final blows. Spawn a stasis crystal at the victim's location. Collecting stasis shards gradually overflows the magazine. It's not the greatest of catalysts, but it is nice. I do like it. Alright, actually, let's go ahead and use that for that. Aurora Dawn, there's no way that this is a better Aurora Dawn than my tier 5. 304, 310, 313, 317, 318. Okay. That's a 319. I've got a whole bunch of cloaks. That being said, I don't necessarily need any of them. Running gunner right now. Okay. All right. Oh. Oh, okay. Cool. Nothing new. Okay. Now that I've got the catalyst done, I don't really need to spend any more time with the hunter, unless I wanted to work on a different build, which right now I kind of don't. And I'm not really sure what build I would try and pursue anyway. So let's switch. That's not what I wanted. Let's switch over to Warlock. And then I was working on a solar build, and I just don't think it's gonna work. Or at least I'll put it this way, I'm not happy with it. I'm not happy with its ability to do damage. I think what I need to do is put together an incandescent build. And I've got one sitting here. Not incandescent, sorry. Prismatic build. And I've got one here that I like. That gives me... It's basically the Buddy's Warlock build. Because I'm pretty happy with my Void build as it is. So yeah, let's do that. Let's try and put together... Let me see. I've got... What do I need? I need Getaway Artist. Do I have Getaway Artist? I'm pretty sure I do. I have 2 of them, as a matter of fact. I don't think either one of them, though, are going to work, because I don't think they're... Yeah, neither one of them are of the new type. And there's really no point in me doing... I need this one because it's grenade based, so let's dismantle this one. I really don't need to keep 2 exotics of each type if I don't have... if the exotic is not of the new tiering system. So... Alright, so we're gonna go with Getaway Artist. Oh, yeah. I'll just do that for now. And then let's set this up. So we want Phoenix Dive, although I'm not 100% certain I like that idea. Burst Glide. Penumbral Blast as my melee. And then my grenade, I want Storm Grenade. And then we're going to go with Feed the Void and Hellion, which I think I've already got. Okay, so I should get... Alright, so I'll get a buddy with my class ability, and I'll get a buddy with my grenade because of Feed the Void, or because of Getaway Artist. And then We want Song of Flame. Okay, so Phoenix Dive is going to give us a buddy, a Hellion. Our Grenade is going to give us a buddy because of Getaway Artist. And then I want Fragment of Hope, Facet of Hope, Dominance, Courage, and Protection. There's Protection. There's Courage. Do I have Dominance? There it is. Yeah, as you can see, there's still certain facets I haven't unlocked in the final shape yet. All right, so we're going to go with this. And then all right, let's look at, well, first of all, we're going to change this. I'm going to change what I'm running. Let's go with Prismatic Horizon. We're definitely going to change that too to Echion Stride. I don't know what we're going to do here. For now, that's fine. Okay. Oops. Didn't mean to do that. Where's my artifact? Here we go. Oh, I haven't even set my artifact. Good Lord. Alright, go there. We will go... That's unstoppable. Barrier. And overload. Alright, and then we want... Fever and Chill, Elemental Benevolence. That doesn't help me. That doesn't help me. Alright, Elemental Benevolence, Fever and Chill. Cauterized Darkness. Elemental Coalescence. Shield Crush. And Radiant Shrapnel. How am I supposed to get both of those? Oh, okay. I do have 3 more left. Okay. Trying to think, what am I going to put in the heavy slot? Maybe I'll move Whisper. From my Hunter over to my Warlock. Yeah, the problem I'm going to have here with my Warlock is almost everything is bad as far as gearing is concerned, because I just have not been playing with my Warlock at all. Let's move you over there too. I'm going to put you there. I'm going to put you there. Excuse me. Drivers. Third iteration. Okay. That's fine. Sorry, I'm over here looking at my dim. But the big problem that I have right now is I don't have a good legendary heavy. Without pulling something from somebody else. Which I may just have to do. Yeah, Oh, let me grab... Yeah, the problem is that's an exotic. I need... Oh, I know. Where did it go? This. And I'm going to move you into there. Okay, so that takes care of that. That and that. That. Okay. Because I'd like to start with it. Why did this reset? It keeps resetting. Oh. There's why. was it? It was Fever and Chill, Elemental Benevolence. Granting allies an elemental buff to class ability energy. Rapid precision hits with solar weapons grant Radiant. Rapid precision hits with stasis weapons grant Frost Armor. Alright, well I just got a stasis weapon, so that's good. And then I want Cauterized Darkness. Yeah. And Elemental Coalescence. Against combatants while near 2 or more allies. Destroying a tangle. And gives your kinetic weapons increased damage for a short duration. Sustained damage with micro missiles causes the combat into a minute. Yeah, there we go. Go with that, and then that and that. Okay. All right, so that's that part. My Mida mini tool is incandescent. Attrition or burning ambition and attrition orbs. That's good. Stability. 3, 4. Okay, and then that. I wish I had arrowhead break on it, but oh, that's a together forever. Alright, I'm going to get rid of you. So basically I'm going with all fire in the energy weapon slot, and then stasis and kinetic, stasis strand and kinetic options in the primary slot. And then I got a little bit of everything in in the heavy slot. Okay, so we need, if we're going grenade, I'm really pushing into grenade. First of all, I've got to get this up. I guess it really doesn't matter which one I consume. Yes, it actually does. Alright, that's my void-based. I need to keep that one around. So go with that. And I should be able to top it to 3. There we go. Okay. Bulwark. Health, grenade class. Gunner. Paragon, melee, grenade, super. The only one that I think is off here is the helmet. What have I got helmet-wise? Why am I keeping this? Yeah, I am never ever going to use that combo. Grenade, super. Why is that +0? Oh, that's a festival mask. Well, I should be able to get an armor piece from Zavala. Didn't I change my ship? I could have sworn I did. Yeah, I did. Yeah, I just need to change the color scheme of that. That'll work. And I gotta figure out what set I want to, what cosmetic I want to go with.
I am at your service.
Crap. All right. Well. All right. So I'm gonna have to go
What that says about us.
run some ops so that I can get something.
The engineers are satisfied with how hard-wearing the gear is, but don't believe you've tapped its full potential.
Okay,
I
yeah.
usually despise armchair generals, but in this case, I agree. Keep pushing those ahead of you, Guardian.
No idea why that's a health-based one. Yeah, I don't need to keep that one anymore. Brawler, specialist, grenade class weapons. Can't do it there. I need to do it. No, that's gunner. I need to do it on the hood, on the helmet. That one, a tier 3 gunner with 23 grenade. Yeah. That gets my great grenade to 98. And that's without putting in any mods yet. Yeah, matter of fact, I don't have any mods anywhere. Alright, let's put grenade there. Grenade. And... okay. This... and we will, of course, go... grenade. For now. Alright, let's see... oh, and I haven't upgraded this either. I want to make sure that my health is over 70. I don't need to put it any higher than that, but plus this is a brawler chess piece anyway. Actually, no. And then ranged. Yeah. Okay, so that's got my health over 70, my grenades over 100. My weapons are over 70. I'd like to get my weapons higher. Alright, this one I want...
I may need a schematic to read the schematic. Most unusual symbology here.
Shit. How?
Cryptoarchaeology is like agriculture. We work slowly, hoping our efforts bear fruit.
Oh, I see what they're doing. Alright, there's that. And then helmet-wise... Or am I stacking? Ashes to add. Yeah, I'm stacking. Okay, and then let's see. Suppose we could get my super over 70. I mean, right now we've only got what, 1 tier 3, 2 tier 2, and 3 tier 2s. So anything we get from ops is going to give us a lot more extra points anyway. But that gives us 4 over 70 and 1 of them over 100. This I kind of don't care about at the moment. Ew. God, that was hideous. Alright, there's a good... That's good prismatic, yeah.
Recording data is easy.
Alright, for cosmetics, what do we want to go with? That'll work.
All data has a lineage, no matter how ancient or corrupted. You can always trace it back.
That'll work. Yeah, that'll work nicely. Yeah, this will work very nicely. This fits the prismatic theme. Could go with a different... Oops. I don't know that I have a good ghost that'll work here. That's not bad. Yeah, toughest shell, that'll work. Okay. Alright, this I really don't care about. Alright, let's do grenadier focused. Hold on a minute. Gunner, bulwark, gunner, paragon. That's interesting. I don't have a single grenadier anywhere, but let's
worlds of knowledge
go with that.
Of the assault. I must document all I can remember.
Yeah. That'll work. All right, this is a good starting point. This is a good starting point. Now we can go from here to try and get some better gear and mess around with this build and see how it feels. So, let's start with the portal. Maybe do a solo op. Oops.
All data has a lineage, no matter how ancient or corrupted. You can always trace it back.
Or maybe the game is just going to give it to us. Yeah, because there's 319 right there. And the only problem here is I would have to switch to health.
But an interesting little old farm. Hardly any encryption at all. I'll have to investigate later.
But that gets my grenade to 125, my super to 90. My gunner stays, my guns stay at 85. I lose a little bit of health. Yeah, I think that's good. I think that'll work out just fine. And then what else did I get? I got grenade legs. Yep, this will just upgrade. Same thing here. Alright, so that now gets me up over 300. Whether I want to be or not. Alright. Actually, before I get started, now that I've gotten a few grenade pieces... Yeah, let's switch to gunner. Or weapon-based. can get a gunner set of boots and a gunner set of a gunner helmet. Saying I'm still missing something. Oh. Okay. $30, $12.20. I could go ahead and bump myself up to... Oh, never mind. I'm at 319. Okay. Alright. Before we go jump into anything, I am going to go run upstairs and feed the dog and grab myself a drink. And then we will continue on. So just give me a few minutes. I will be right back. And we will jump into a portal lot of some kind. Not sure what kind. I may start with Fire Team just so that I, don't embarrass the hell out of myself, considering this is a brand new build, and then we'll go from there. Okay, sorry about that. Let's see. What do we want to do? I'm worried now that I'm over 300, I'm going to have to do a master. And this build is probably not ready for that. I really should try and do something that's going to give me some extra drops. Maybe Glassway. I mean, Glassway's a bitch, but at least I know it. Yeah, let's do that. I actually like Glassway, except for the last boss. That last boss room and the AI of the boss combined with its little brother or little twin or whatever you want to call it, and then combined with the overloads, and the chickens, and I mean, there's just so many things in that final boss room that can swarm you at one time. I probably should have started with something easy so that I could get used to the mechanic combinations, but screw it.
We're here, stranger.
We're not strangers anymore, little light. You can call me Elsie.
Oh, that's lovely.
Or Elizabeth. Whatever works.
Okay, Elizabeth it is. But I prefer Ghost. So, what's our plan?
Despite our best efforts, the Vex gate within remains active thanks to Aramis. Destroying it loses us a vital link to the Vex. A story for another time, perhaps. For now, we need to focus on stopping any further incursions from the portal.
Understood. We'll take care of it.
Okay, dude, do you even really need me? There seems to only be two of us. And you apparently don't need me at all. Okay, we've got a third now. I don't know that I did a thing in that.
Here we are again, cleaning up another of Clovis Bray's messes.
I'm sure wherever he is, he's laughing at us. He's the reason all this is here in the first place. The darkness told him to build the portal. It's his fault the vets invaded. His fault so many people died. I did everything I could to help. It still wasn't enough.
There's no use in quantifying the help you give. Any amount is enough. You've done far more than most.
And it's only just begun, little light.
Man, I am getting no height on my jumps for some reason. I hate players who do not wait for their teammates. Dude. Why do I not... Why is my class ability not working? Come on, guys. Do your fucking job.
Reach the portal.
You know what to do.
I am doing like no damage to this guy. And he just keeps following me. God damn it. Oh! Where the hell are these explosions coming from? Guy's got a Unity. His name is Unity EXE. Either he thinks he's a game developer. God damn it, I can't even fucking get my weapon up fast.
We're safe for now, but they'll be back again in no time.
You know where to find
Well,
us
that
when
sucked.
they do.
I do indeed.
That royally sucked.
Thanks again.
Oh, I forgot to change my robe. I forgot to change my cosmetic. I should have started with a solo op. There's nothing worse than having to be revived that many times. Half of them not even understanding why you were needing to be revived. Oh, God damn it. Okay, so Jurisprudent is really just not a good enough weapon. Alright. Outbreak Perfected would have worked well, but not with Whisper. Alright, maybe what we do then is go with Submersion. And then switch to Outbreak Perfected. And then use the new Jurisprudent to increase that. And then I've got Unfall and Drang. Can't stand either one of them. Alright, so let's upgrade some stuff here. You're at 300. you don't get one of the new options. All right, what did we get here? What is this, gunner? Paragon. 14, 23, 30. Oh, but this one's melee grenade weapons. This one's grenade super weapons. Yeah, let's just use this for infusing. Oops, I did the wrong one. Oh, that's fine. Whatever. This, it really doesn't matter. Oh, let's see. That. Oops. That. Okay. And another set of, or another chess piece. Paragon. Don't have a Paragon. That's weird. I've put in the attunement for... Oh, I put in the attunement for Gunner, but I didn't get any. Yeah. I got the one Gunner, and that was it. Everything else was not. Alright, Alright, let's do one of these pinnacles, but do it at a lower difficulty, considering it'll be my first attempt. Like, maybe do it on expert instead of master. I don't care about the score. I need to, because I don't know the routing, I don't know the enemy drops, anything. So... And I can still add some... Something like that, maybe. Maybe something like that. I don't think it really matters, but... Yeah, I don't know this at all. I've never done this. I've tried this dungeon, but I've never made it very far. And it's been a long time since I even tried it, so... Probably been 2 years, easy. Oh, and this is the very beginning. Which means God only knows. Well, that's lovely. I didn't even see that I hit anything. Great. Problem is I don't remember the mechanics of this. I know it has something to do with the symbols at the top of the towers, but I could never figure out which ones. I also don't remember the drop being this ridiculous. Okay, so there's nothing there at that tower. Okay, so there's a symbol there, a symbol there. There should be a third one. I thought. Oh, there it is. But again, I don't know. You know what? I'm going to look it up because I will absolutely despise Pit of Heresy. Symbols indicate where the fire team should travel next. Each green orb marks one of the potential objectives. First player should head to the large red tower that sits at the precipice of the cliff overlooking the green orbs. Gamers will notice that there's a large open room inside the tower with a sword bearer knight inside. After defeating the knight, picking up their sword, players will notice the 3 green hive symbols on the wall, which means I need to go back. So I should have gone into that tower after all. So I'm just going to go ahead and die. Because I don't know what the right symbols are. There. Wait a minute, why am I here? Okay. Except for there's no room here to tell me what the symbols are. Unless the room is down below. That's the only way to get... There is no other room to this tower. Unless they're talking about this one. No. Are they talking about that one over there? Why do I always have such a hard time with this particular dungeon? I just love this. To find out which runes you should be looking for, you need to drop off the cliff and into the first tower. So it must be this one then, because this is the first tower. Lovely. So this is not the first tower. That... Okay, how am I dying so quickly when I'm 60 levels above everybody? Drop off the cliff and into the first tower, is what they say. The problem is, that's the first tower. Unless they're meaning the first tower with a symbol on it. Which would then be this one. And then I do that instead, so that I can't get there now. Great. That's just a symbol letting me know which one this one is. Okay. Nope. That's not the right one. That's not it. That's the one that goes... That's not the right one. God, 1 minute remaining already? I haven't even found the right goddamn tower yet. This is the one. I can't see for shit. Okay, sandwich. W, and whatever the alien symbol is, R. I guess that's probably an R. Okay, so I'm just trying. I'm trying to orient myself so that I can understand where I need to go. I know I don't need to do these in order. Alright, there's sandwich there. There's R. Whoa. That's pizza. God damn it. I couldn't get away from his blast. There was nowhere to hide. And for some particular reason, I got stuck on a stair. Okay, so it's that one. Or is... No, it's this one. No, it is that one. Yeah. It's definitely not that one. All right. W. Theta and sandwich. All right, there's theta. And there's sandwich. Where's the other one? Oh, you've got to be kidding me. Come. How are they able to kill me so quickly when I'm so many power levels above them? I don't understand. Alright, so I need to go all the way down there. Well, that was dumb. Sandwich RW. Oh! Come on! God, this is getting old. This, now I remember why I stopped attempting this. Absolutely ridiculous. At least now I know exactly where it is I'm supposed to be going. Ah, shit, I didn't even look at the damn symbols. W sandwich R. This isn't even one of them yet. Alright, I think we go to sandwich first. No, this is probably the final one. Where am I getting shot from? Really, dude? Shit. I am really running out of patience. I'm running out of patience because the drops suck. And I'm running out of patience because everyone is able to see me before I'm able to see them. Oh, give me a fucking break. God damn it. Wonder why there's nobody here this time. Oh, God damn it, I've got to do it again. Plus, I never did go look at shit. I never did go look at the damn... Oh, I never went and looked at the freaking symbols. Sandwich W or M, whichever. Now I gotta figure out where to get another sword from. Never mind. Come on! What the fuck? None of this, the balancing is horrible. I don't think I ended up getting expert. I think they put me in master. It has to be. I ended up getting stuff along the way. At least I thought I did. Yeah. Did I get any weapons? I like the submersion. I do like the combat bow. This was my actual first chance giving it a try. There we go. That's better. That's much better. Alright, I think I need to go and do quote-unquote easier content so that I can figure out how to play this build. Because I can't figure things out when I'm fighting for my life. Which is exactly what I was just doing. So we're just not going to get any new gear for a little bit. I'm going to do a legendary, the mirror. Make sure that it took, because this is one that I have not done the legendary version of, and we'll see how this goes. I guess the only thing to do then is go in there with full arc mod setup. I don't remember this
Guardian,
quest
the psychic
at all.
energy my hidden detected is concentrated in this area. Find the source, and you might be able to learn more from Sagira's shell. It's possible she learned how Savathun stole the Traveler's light before she died. There must be some clue here. Search the area. I've delivered the general location data to your ghost, though I don't have anything precise.
It has been a
I'm
long...
sensing pyramid-related interference between us and the coordinates Ikora sent.
Oh, it's this one.
There must be a way to get around it. Right there. That's contributing to the interference. Maybe we can destroy it.
What's contributing to the interference? Oh, that.
That helped, but I'm picking up another source of interference. Let's track it down.
Oh, this isn't the one that I thought it was. Okay. I thought this was basically a replay of, oh, the beginning part of the raid. I can't think of what it's called. Preservation? But no, that's not what this one is.
Ikora, we encountered pyramid interference. The one on Europa was so welcoming to us. What changed?
On Europa, I suspect that your purposes overlap neatly with the pyramids. You destroyed the Cabal. It granted you more power. Here, your presence hardly registers. You have nothing to ask for and nothing to offer. Remember, the pyramid entity considers itself neither our friend nor our enemy.
Give me... Okay. Yeah, they want us to go through the teleporter. Yeah, it's been a long time since I've done any of the Witch Queen campaign, so... Oh. Like, what the hell am I looking for?
These old, half-forgotten pathways. That power you're using is making them real again. Rebuilding them through memory.
Hopefully, Sagira's shell holds that same potential. With the right concentration of psychic energy, a resonant memory connected to her shell will manifest. But this is all theoretical still. It's never been done.
Ikora, we still haven't found anything, but I have an odd feeling. Sort of like deja vu.
That's consistent with what my hidden described. Follow that feeling. Take your time. Pick your path carefully. This is our only lead.
Right now, I kind of wish I was using a bow instead of... There. Oh, come on. They have still, after 10 years, not fixed the goddamn jumping problems with warlocks. Where every once in a while, your second jump trigger just gets eaten. And oh. Absolutely ridiculous.
Once we learned Savathun was impersonating Osiris, I wanted to believe Sagira was still alive, trapped somewhere, like him. And that if we played our cards right, we'd free her too. But at least we found her. She can help us one last time, and then we can bring her home. Where am I? Oh. Where am I going? Oh. Great. Yeah, I don't remember this part. I do find that creepy as hell every time they did it. They did a great job with it, but it's always creepy when you actually see it, the arms move. I need... Oh, okay. This room I remember. Yeah, this room I remember because I remember struggling to find all 3 spots.
apparently I'm going to struggle again. Okay, there's one. Okay. That's two. There it is. Oh, we're back in this room again. Oh, yeah. Which then opens that door. Oh, yeah. Yep, I remember this room too.
Ikora, I think we found it. There's something here.
Find a connection point. We need answers now.
Pretty sure that nothing's going to happen until I get over... Oh, I'm wrong. Are you going to stay down there? Well, that sucked. Something must have changed to my keybinds, because I do not understand why I can't get my class item to trigger. Not too bad at all. Oh boy, an upgrade module that you can't use anymore.
Those distorted symbols. I can't quite make them out. What is this place? Ikora, we've been transported somewhere. It doesn't look like the rest of Savathun's throne world. Ikora? We lost her, Guardian. I guess we're going in alone.
Altar of Reflection. Oh, is this one of the puzzle sections?
I stand before a being with 1,000 names. It whispers one. The witness. Remember it. Remember that name. It is not darkness, but something that wears it like a cloak. It gives darkness a wicked shape. I refuse to be its servant. I spent centuries crafting schemes, playing tricks, finding loopholes. And then I select my new name. A man with many enemies and few friends. But those friends know secrets about the light, about new beginnings. My plan takes shape.
That came from Sagira's shell. Like a psychic imprint. A memory. Savathun's memory. And if that's what it was, it means she used Ikora's relationship with Osiris to learn something about the light. Something dangerous.
Well, good thing is I got that now complete. I've only got 2 more legendary missions to do in Witch Queen to finally get that done and get the emblem that goes along with it. And the whole reason for me to do it is because I'm very close to getting the oh, what the hell are they called? The title for the Witch Queen world. Where is it? It is here. Nope, that's King's Fall. Here. Gumshoe. Well, I say I'm close. So there's... Oh. Maybe I'm not as close as I thought I was. Oh, I know what it is. I'm close to the... This. Getting the Throne World Collector trophy. So one of the things I need is the emblem, which you can only get by completing the Witch Queen campaign. And then you've got these 2 items. One of them you get from actually doing one of the items related to the title. I forget how you get the other one. I'll have to look it up, but yeah, that was the whole reason for me doing all of this. Oh, I've got lore here for some reason. Okay. And then, of course, the catalyst that we got earlier this evening. Excellent. And then we got a seasonal challenge complete. let's go ahead and head back to the tower. That last boss fight, even though it wasn't terribly hard because the AI of the boss kept him down below, I did feel a little bit better about the combination of mechanics. I do need to figure out why the hell I can't get my class item to trigger, because I was using my class item, which is the dodge for hunters. I was using that with no problem earlier. I don't know why all of a sudden I can't use my Phoenix dive. Unless it's because I don't know what the hell I'm doing, which, by the way, is entirely possible.
Guardian.
Okay. Okay, so I do get an armor piece back. What do I need, though? Chest or... Well, this we can just scrap. A 55 chest piece. And then we... Oh, God, that's a horrible fusion rifle. And a Suspectum 4FR. Oh, excuse me. Consuming your arc grenade grants an arc soul and amplified... Hold on a minute. Consuming your arc grenade. The hell does that mean? Yeah, okay. I'm not doing all of the right things then. So, okay. Let's focus then on chest, legs, and bond. Paragon, gunner, grenade. In that order. Paragon, no. Alright, gunner, there we go. Alright, so gunner tier 5s, 325s. 30 weapons, 25 grenade. So that put my grenade to 130. Gun is still at 86. Super's now at 85. Okay, so we can let's see.
We face a strange road ahead, Guardian. It's good to know I can count on you.
Health, solar, got it. And you. Okay, and then... So that was health. Why is it melee for this?
Rebuilding what we lost is not enough. We need more.
I guess the best thing is to go ahead and let it take 5 from grenade. Or no, that's right, balance tuning. Yeah. Alright, I need more enhancement prisms. Alright, so 130, 73, 130, 89, 86. So I've got 4 now over 70 and 1 over, well over 130. Or well over 100. Yeah, grenade energy is now 190%. Damage is a 19% increase with PvE. I'm guessing it probably goes up to around 30 if you get up to 200. And that's just one tier 5 piece. I mean, we've got 3 more yet to get. Okay. All right, that works. That works.
We face a strange road ahead, Guardian. It's good to know I can count on you.
I think that's all that I got. Oh, and then we do that.
She said she wanted to express herself, so I gave her a thumbs up.
Let's see if I can get a couple more enhancement prisms.
What cipher is this?
Oh, I definitely can. Alright, that gets me to, I think, level 4. Yeah. But I'm not going to be able to get to level 5. I need 2 shards and 5 prisms.
Guardian, what puzzles do you bear?
Okay, now let's try and figure out why a grenade that calls down a focused lightning storm. But what do you mean by consume? First glide. Yeah. Binds to V. Dive to the ground and create... Maybe I have to jump. I just assumed that if you press the V button, that it would do the jump and slam down for you. But the whole reason for me doing that is so that I can trigger Hellion.
Yes, yes, Guardian, by all means. Let's get started.
Which, whenever you activate your class ability, it summons a solar mortar. So I really haven't gotten this build going. Because I don't know how to consume a grenade. And apparently I cannot figure out how to trigger my Phoenix Dive. So I've definitely got some work to do. I definitely need to mess around some more. Oh god, I'm losing grenade with faceted dominance. But it does jolting,
change, but the data
so that was the
remains
whole point of that.
Always.
But I'm getting, okay, so I'm getting the grenade back with faceted courage. Melee for faceted protection, which gives me transcendent. And then while you have an elemental buff, your class ability regenerates more quickly. Which, obviously, I wasn't taking advantage of.
This war is a complicated algorithm, to be certain.
Yeah, I've still got some work to do with this particular build. I've got a good feel for my Titan. I've got an excellent feel for my Hunter. But I've got some work to do on my Warlock. I can switch over to my Void Warlock without a doubt, and would have a blast as long as Void is a artifact based element or
Even with
class.
the most difficult ciphers, all that is
but when
required
Void
the
is
right
out of
key.
vogue, she struggles. She struggles quite a bit. Because unfortunately, Void Warlocks do not have the best of exotics. And until recently, or until Renegades, the exotics that did work well for Void Warlocks were not part of the new tiering system. Now that's supposed to change with Renegades, because all exotics are going to be tiered in Renegades. So anyway, all right, I'm going to go ahead and call it here. Everyone has got, of course, holidays tomorrow. And I have food to make in the morning. So I would like to go ahead and chill out for the rest of the night. Everyone have a great rest of your evening. Everyone who is in the United States, I hope that you all have a great holiday tomorrow. I will be back Friday night for some more Hades. We'll pick up from where we left off. And then Destiny-wise, when Renegades comes out next Tuesday, I will absolutely be there. So everyone have a great night. Hopefully I'll talk to you soon.